Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Welcome back, my friends. We're back in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. This episode is a few weeks after the previous one because I'm breaking things up. I'm not just slamming this nonstop. But it's recorded directly after the last one. Same recording session, just different uploads. And immediately a boss. Let's see what we got. Intimidating. But I got a full bag of potions, my guy. You know, I probably have found or could make weapons that do more damage in one hit. But the reality is, I have to also factor in, can these weapons land this many hits? All in a row. What? Hang on a second. What? Did that boss seriously just drop 1 gold? That's just disrespectful. Whatever, we're going to move on. We're going to keep on keeping on. That's fine. The Hall of Termination. That's a very welcoming name. Hey. We gotta kill 5 of those guys for a quest. It's over here. You know, a Blood Ringer is kind of weak for this stage in the game, isn't it? It's like the dev knew that everyone was going to associate those guys with wheels, so they're like, later on in the game, little do these folks know, wheels. Got a sponge cake. It's going to give us +1 luck. They're not a bad heal. Alright, we got more of that. Another save room. Give me that mithril. What's cool is you can ride this. You can just kind of... Just don't get hit when it does its drifting. Alright, we got some Damascus. More mithril. The architecture here, though. Capacity up. a room over here. Then we got a room up. So what do we got over here? Some more sponge cake. I'd like some pound cake. So first we'll go up. Carry on through here. That's just another way over into this room, it looks like. Alright. Another special boss room over there, by the way, to the right. And then here we've got a save point. Which tells me that's a whole lot of chair. I'm not sure if anything happens in there if you stay there for a bit. Teleporting room. Boss room. We'll go for it. I think I know which boss this is.
What took you so
Ah! The last boss!
the power of so many shards? I presume you're ready to join me.
You presume wrongly. I'm here to keep my promise to you, and nothing else.
What promise?
You really have forgotten then? I swore to you that I would stop you if your Shardbinder power ever manifested itself against your will. You made the same oath to me.
Please. You think I wield this power unwillingly?
I do. I've known it since our meeting on the galleon. But there was a moment when I saw a flicker of the real Jeeble beneath all that hate.
Fool! I've had enough! If you want to stop me, you'll have to do it by force. Next time, obey.
So I'm gonna say it. You remember how I said this game is a love letter to the fans of Symphony of the Night? It is, all the way down to this last boss fight. not fooling me here, bud. I'm gonna drop a hint. Like, I'm gonna commit and I'm gonna finish this fight, but yeah.
Forgive me, Jeeble. Is it over?
We did what we came here to do. We stopped Jeeble.
But the castle is still there. The demons.
Yes, but Dominique and the church can take it from here.
You think so? I have a bad feeling about all of this.
What would you have us do? It's out of our hands now.
Perhaps, but...
Game over. So yeah. That's the last boss fight. But it's like, so, alright, so if you remember, in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, when you fight the last boss, it's just playing normally. We're gonna go ahead and say, you go into Dracula's room, where you started when you were playing as Richter, and you find the last boss is Richter, the last boss. But if you get the right equipment and stuff, you can find the cursed circle, the cursed orb that follows him around. You can fight that instead, then you go into the inverted castle. This isn't really a spoiler given the age of the game. This is very similar. After a certain amount of time, the moon will change. I don't know if you're paying attention to the moon in the boss fight, but after a certain amount of time, it'll turn red like it was right there at the end. I wasn't really paying too much attention. But, so if you do that, then, yeah. You can fight that moon instead. I believe you might need a certain weapon to do it. I know that there's an area in the game related to that moon that you do indeed need a certain weapon that I do not have yet. But, you know. Let's go ahead and pop into that game start. Let's see where we're at. Alright, so it keeps us right here. We've picked up all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and call that an episode, though. We beat the last boss. So, yeah. I'll see you all in the next one. Farewell. We're not done with this. We're doing the thing where you fight the moon instead. We're doing the whole game. Just like if this was Symphony of the Night, we would do the inverted castle instead of just accepting beating Jeeble and calling it a day. Like, That was such an embarrassingly easy last boss fight. It wasn't satisfying the first time I did it. And I'm just like, no. There's got to be like an inverted castle kind of situation going on here. There has to be. It's not as difficult as getting into the inverted castle because all you need is a weapon. Whereas with that, you need like in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, you need like a whole kit. But yeah. So next time, we're going to start backtracking and exploring some of these places we haven't explored. There's rooms we haven't been into. There's a whole entire underground. Like, again, pointing at the screen, even though it don't mean shit to you, there's a whole entire section, like, look at this. All that is, like, map that we haven't explored. There's a whole entire section of map up here, you know? Like, there's a lot of map we have just simply not explored. Plus, there's a whole lot of areas over here that we haven't explored yet. We could even go back here and fill out the rest of this map. There's shit that we missed because we couldn't reach it in the very first galleon. Like, we got stuff to do, my guys. We're not done yet. If you want to call this the end, by all means. We have officially beaten Jeeble and accomplished our mission. But I'm continuing on. And so for those of you who are going to keep going with me to see this out to the true end, I promise it's worth it. They do some really cool stuff. May not be the inverted castle, but they definitely do accomplish some cool things. So, yeah. Anyhow, I will see you all in the next one. Farewell.